Hey CBC family, it's Laura Forwood. I'm excited to talk to you today about the missions auction. I am super excited for this year's missions auction, partly because it gives you the option of participating online. So if you don't have the ability to come in person and join us for the missions auction, you can still be a part of that and bid online. So even if you feel like you're not good with technology, that is totally fine. I have plenty of those people in my life. But the goal of this is just to help you be able to work through the process of getting yourself set up to bid and participate in the CBC Missions Auction. Anybody can do this, and it's really not that hard. So I'm going to work through with you that process right now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the CBC website, and that's cbcpa.org. You see our homepage here. And then we're just going to hop over to the Outreach tab on the left-hand side of the screen and go to Global Reaching Out. We're going to scroll down past the information there. You'll see a bunch of blue panels, and then you'll see the banner for the missions conference, and then specifically the missions auction picture over here on the left-hand side. There'll be a little bit of information on the right of that picture about the missions auction, and we're going to click on that blue text. This is going to take us to the auction page. You're going to see all of this information up here. It's going to tell you about the date of the auction. You'll see CBC Missions Auction. And we're going to click on this yellow button here that we see in the middle of the screen. And you're going to go to the very top of the screen towards the middle. It's going to say login/new bidder. And we have never bidded before, so I'm going to have to create an account. Here it says login and new bidder. If you had an account already, that's where you would enter your information, but we don't. So we're going to go down here and click register here. I'm going to enter my email here in this field. And then the second field is just confirming that. So I'm going to type the same thing over again. All right, then it's going to ask us for a little bit more information about ourselves. So this will just be asking for some basic information like your name, your address. All right, and now you see below the information part, it's going to ask for a username and password. Now I know we don't like creating usernames and passwords, but this is just going to help us get into our account. So create something that you're going to remember. Probably a username that you've used before would be helpful. And then we're going to click create new account. And then you see on my browser it pops up here. I'm using Google Chrome. It'll give me a confirmation message that I set up my account correctly. You'll see that it asks you if you want to save your password. Now I never remember my password, so I'm going to click save there so that it'll remember it for me. All right, and now you see that this screen, it is my account. If I'm opening this up on a later date, I'm going to go back to the CBC website and open it up just like we did from there. If you scroll down on the page, you'll find the one for the CBC Missions Auction. It'll give you information about that. You'll see that it's happening on March 20th, and you'll see all the correct information in there. And if you see a little bit towards the middle of the page, you'll see that there's a register. So far we've only put in our basic information. This doesn't include any of your payment information. So if you're bidding on something and you want to, let's say you win that bid, you're going to need that payment information. So you're going to need to register to bid with that information in order to bid in the auction. And you want to set this up before the day of the auction so that you're not panicking, so that it is a smooth process for you and you have it done ahead of time. You can just come in here and it will be easy to do. And this will allow you to participate from home if you're not able to make it in. One of the perks of registering online to participate in the missions auction is that you'll get to see things ahead of time, and you'll get to place bids on them a little bit further in advance of in-person bidding. So just to recap, if you go to the CBC website at cbcpa.org, you'll be able to go to the Global Reaching Out section, which will allow you to get to the missions auction bidding online. Following the process that we just did, you'll have an account and you'll be able to participate in the auction from home. Hopefully this process was helpful to you and will allow you to participate in the Missions Auction. We're excited to see you on March 20th, whether you're in person or online.